Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wiwi Talk Pod, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Justin.
Hello, Justin. Hello, everyone. It is wonderful to be here today.
Before we talk about today's topic, we have a small request.
Yes, we do. If you are listening and you like our podcast, please click the like button. A big thumbs up.
Yes, please do. And if you are new, welcome. Please subscribe to Wiwi Talk Pod.
It helps us so much. And please share this podcast with a friend who is learning English.
Today, we are diving into a topic that everyone uses every single day: daily routines. This is all about how to describe your day from the moment you wake up until you go to sleep at night.
This is such a great topic for beginners because it uses the present simple tense. It is the foundation of speaking English. When you talk about things you do every day, you use very simple verb forms.
That's right. Let's start at the very beginning of the day. Amelia, what is the first thing you do in the morning?
Well, I usually wake up at 7 a.m., but I don't get out of bed until 7:15 a.m. I like to check my phone for a few minutes first.
I'm the same way. Many people get confused between wake up and get up. Wake up is when your eyes open, and get up is when your feet actually hit the floor.
Exactly. After I get up, I go to the kitchen and I make coffee. For me, coffee is the most important part of the morning routine.
I agree. I can't start my day without it. After coffee, I usually take a shower and then I get dressed. These are standard verbs every beginner should know. Wake up, get up, take a shower, and get dressed.
Then comes breakfast. Some people have breakfast and some people eat breakfast. Both are perfectly fine to use in American English.
I usually have a quick breakfast, like toast or cereal, because I am always in a hurry to get to work. Amelia, do you work from home or do you go to an office?
I work from home most days, so I sit down at my desk around 9 a.m. and I start checking my emails. If you go to an office, you might say, I leave the house at 8 a.m. or I catch the bus to work.
And don't forget the commute. The commute is the journey to work. You can say, my commute takes 30 minutes. It's a very useful word for daily life.
During the day, we have lunch, usually around noon or 1 p.m. I like to say, I take a lunch break. It sounds like a nice little rest in the middle of the day.
After lunch, I usually have more meetings or I finish my projects. Then, around 5 p.m., I finish work or get off work. Both phrases are very common.
What do you do after you get off work, Justin? Do you go straight home?
Sometimes I go to the gym to exercise, but usually I just go home and start making dinner. Cooking is how I relax after a long day of recording and editing.
That sounds nice. I usually go for a walk in the park after work. It helps me clear my head. Then I have dinner around 7:30 p.m.
To make these sentences flow together, we need sequencing words. Words like first, then, after that, and finally.
Yes, instead of saying, I wake up, I eat, I go, you should say, first, I wake up. Then, I eat breakfast. After that, I go to work. It sounds much more natural and like a real story.
Let's talk about the evening. After dinner, most people like to wind down. This means to relax. I usually watch a show on TV or read a book.
I like to listen to music or talk to my family on the phone. Then I start my nighttime routine. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and finally, I go to bed.
Go to bed is the phrase for the action of getting into bed. Go to sleep is when you actually lose consciousness and start dreaming.
One thing beginners often struggle with is telling the time during their routine. We use at for specific times. I wake up at 7 a.m. I eat lunch at noon.
And we use in for parts of the day. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. But remember, we say at night. It's a little exception in English.
That is a tricky one. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night. It's important to memorize that small difference.
Let's practice a full routine. Amelia, can you describe a typical Monday for you using those sequencing words and time markers?
Sure. On Mondays, I wake up at 7 a.m. First, I drink a glass of water and stretch. Then I take a shower and get dressed. After that, I have breakfast while I read the news. At 9 a.m., I start work. I usually have lunch at 1 p.m. In the afternoon, I finish my tasks and I get off work at 5:30 p.m. In the evening, I cook dinner and watch a movie. Finally, I go to bed at 11 p.m.
That was excellent. It was clear, organized, and easy to follow. For our listeners, try to do the same. Write down your day using that exact structure.
And remember to use the S at the end of verbs if you are talking about someone else. For example, I wake up at 7. He or she wakes up.
That's a very important grammar point for beginners. I wake up, but he or she wakes up. Don't forget that little S.
What about weekends, Justin? Is your routine different on Saturdays and Sundays?
Oh, definitely. On the weekends, I sleep in. That means I stay in bed later than usual. I don't wake up until 10 a.m.
I love sleeping in. I also like to eat out on the weekends, which means going to a restaurant instead of cooking at home.
Sleep in and eat out are great phrasal verbs for daily life. Another one is clean up. I usually spend Saturday morning cleaning up my apartment.
It feels good to have a clean space. My weekend routine also includes doing the laundry and buying groceries for the week ahead.
Those chores are part of everyone's routine, even if they aren't very fun to talk about.
True, but they are very common topics of conversation. If a friend asks, "What did you do today?" you can say, "Oh, I just ran some errands and did the laundry."
Running errands is a perfect phrase. It means doing all those little jobs like going to the bank, the post office, or the supermarket.
So, we have talked about the morning, the workday, the evening, and the weekend. I think our listeners have a lot of new vocabulary now.
I think so too. The best way to learn these is to use them. Try talking to yourself in the morning. Say, "Now I'm making coffee. Now I'm brushing my teeth."
That really helps with fluency. You don't need a partner to practice your daily routine. You are living it every day.
Exactly. Before we go, let's do a quick recap of the most important verbs we covered today.
Great. I'll list them. Wake up, take a shower, get dressed, have breakfast, go to work, have lunch, finish work, go home, make dinner, and go to bed.
And the connectors. First, then, after that, and finally.
If you use those, you will sound like a pro when talking about your day.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode on Wiwi Talk Pod. We hope this helps you describe your daily life more easily.
Thank you for listening. Practice your routine and maybe share it with a friend who is also learning English.
We will be back soon with another fun topic. Keep practicing and stay curious.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.